Well, here you go, everyone. Josh the Collector Guy. Hope you all had an awesome week this week, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're able to find some awesome cars for your collections. Hope you had an awesome week. And a big happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there who might be celebrating Father's Day on Sunday today or anywhere around the world. I'm not sure what other countries do celebrate it, but I know here in Australia we do. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, there's a big explosion of vintage Hot Wheels this week. Got some 80s stuff, some 90s blue cards just here, some other assorted stuff from the very late 80s, early 90s, even a nice Colour Races 3-pack on card. I love those old Colour Races on the card like that. Really awesome with a mighty Corvette. Some loose Hot Wheels as well. And one of my holy grails, a carded classic Nomad. I shall talk about her at the end of the video. Very proud to add her to the collection. First up, these three here from the flea markets today, and it was good to go to the flea market today with Dad and spend Father's Day there. We had lots of fun, got some good deals on stuff, so it was a win-win-win, you could say. Got the old 3-window 34 just here, the old Hong Kong base. And the old grey hubs as well. I think these are quite hard to get. I definitely know the white hub version is extremely hard to get. And she's in pretty decent shape, might I say. The lights are still there on the front. They're usually missing if you find a second-hand version, if it's been played with by a kid. So she's held up pretty well, might I say. Pretty nice car too. Really happy with that one. I think I paid $4 for that, but I think that's a pretty good deal nevertheless. And these two were $5 for the two. Got the old beautiful Cadillac just here. As I always say, Cadillacs seem to make the prettiest cars. Lovely blue colour with the white walls. Really, really nice indeed. And the almighty 80s Corvette. Love these particular Corvettes as well. Well, I love all the Corvettes. And got the old opening bonnet, which is a cool little feature to reveal the mighty Chevy V8 tucked away in there. I think there's a few variations what might consist of having a different coloured bag in the back, but I definitely know the metallic blue version does have a few variations like that, not only on the hood but also with the bag on the back if it's coloured or not. So really happy with that. Love the old 80s Corvettes. Beautiful cars, certainly indeed. And this lot just here are from eBay, as are pretty much 99% of the finds for this week, as always. Managed to score this lot off eBay, I think maybe a couple of weeks ago now. I think roughly it cost me just under maybe $30 for this lot, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's an excellent deal, because I think maybe one or two of these cars might sort of equate to that. Well, maybe the Monza and the Peepin' Bomb there, but I'm still pretty happy with that nevertheless. And even the old Formula 5000 as well, because she's in pretty decent shape. That one's really nice. The old patriotic paint scheme, you could say, the red, white and blue. Well, not really patriotic, but it's got the good old red, white and blue. Great colour combination. That one's a pretty cool casting as well. I don't think my other one with the Redlines is in that good a shape. Got the old Royal Flash, which is based on a Lotus. Haven't seen a lot of this particular variation. This is the first one of this variation in the collection. That one's pretty cool as well. Really nice aerodynamic design. Old Peepin' Bomb just here. Seem to have a few different colours of the Peepin' Bomb. This one's Spectra Flame Red. Made in the mighty USA as well. And got the old cool little feature here what reveals the headlights. And I believe there is a very rare variation with orange headlights as well. I'm still yet to find one, but I remember seeing on YouTube a Hot Wheel ad, and when the kid retracted the headlights they were orange, so I'm not really sure if it could be a prototype or if it was released and it was quite a rare release. But anyway, I know a lot of collectors would know about that one or probably have them in the collection. And someone stuck flowers on it, but I think that's a pretty cool little customization what some kid did back in the day. Do like the old Peepin' Bombs as well, such a cool concept. Okay, got the Olds 442 here. I think this one's a different variation to the one I another one I have, even though she's a bit beaten up, but she's a good filler for the moment. Do love the Olds 442s. I think this one's called the Fire Chief. There is another variation with the blue dome on the roof for the siren, you could say, and I think there's a Blackwall and of course the Redline variation. I think they're spread out between the two as well. Really love the shape of the Olds 442s, I should say. What a beautiful car. The old Bywayman just here. Now I didn't have this black one in the collection. Now I finally do. So I'm very happy with that. As everyone knows, I adore this particular casting. I'm not going to go through all her names because I seem to miss a few each time I do. Would love to find a carded one. That'll certainly be next on the list to get. And I assure you I do have a few plough trucks to show in future videos, so I'll be jabbering on about that at a later stage. And I think the pick of the bunch has to be the mighty little Chevy Monza just here, the enamel orange one with the red lines. Now this one's been an extremely hard car for me to get. I do look for it every now and again on eBay, but I've never been able to find one within a good price range, and funnily enough I won this one for a whopping $3, so I was pretty happy with that. And funnily enough, I've managed to find rarer ones easier than this one. I've got the Indian Monza, I've got a carded French one, and I got a loose BP French one as well. So how I came across those before this one is beyond me, but very glad to finally add it to the collection. Love the old shape of the Monzas, and at a swap meet a couple of weeks back I did see a Chevy Monza pretty much exactly the same as this one with the enamel orange paint, but no Monza of course on the stripes, but I think she had a exhaust coming out the side and she looked pretty tough, might I say. I love the old Monzas. Beautiful little cars. I'm pretty sure they were used in the pro stock days when they first came out, and also they were funny car bodies as well, because I think Don Prudhomme had one with his army colours, I think, but do correct me if I'm wrong on that. Moving on now to the carded stuff. Got a great array of cars to share this week. Let's start off with the old Chevy S10 here. Got this one's on the international card, as you can see, and that's why I picked her up, because the other two I had in the collection previously, and funnily enough it was off the same seller. They're all different variations, as you can see. The large Blackwall on international card, and of course they're facing different ways, and also this one's just the normal USA release with the smaller Blackwall wheels. So 3 different variations, and as I always say, probably in every single video I do, I love my variations, and that's how nutty I am with them. So exact same truck, you could say, on with 3 different variations spread out between them. So I'm pretty happy with that, and it's awesome to see how over the years the castings, the cards, even the blisters change for certain cars each and every time, because I got a few trucks as well of the Super Scraper trucks with different blisters and different cards and so on and so forth. So that's how much I love my variations, and even if there's like the slightest change, I usually grab it, you could say, if it's within my price range. Anyway, moving on now to the battle tank. How tough does this thing look? And on a much older card as well, and that's pretty much why I got her. And I don't have any of the older variations of this battle tank in the collection. I do have my purple and black one from the 90s somewhere around the house, in one of the Hot Wheels boxes with all my stuff from when I was little. Got the old back there. Love that race case. So I love the old Desert Storm, you could say, camouflage on it, even though I think Desert Storm would be more of a sandy colour than green, but really nice indeed. I do love my military vehicles. Got the old Fire Eater just here in enamel yellow. I think this one's a little bit harder variation to get on the old Rainbow Road card. Love these old fire trucks. Remember the red one greatly from when I was a kid. I think I had at least maybe 3 different variations of the same truck, and even the chrome one as well. That one was really nice. I think it's based on an America La France one. Do correct me if I'm wrong on that as well, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on now to the mighty blue cards. The cars I remember from when I was a kid. Got the old Chevy Lumina van, just with the normal 5-spoke wheels. 80s Firebird. Now this one I do believe is quite a difficult one to get. I haven't really seen it on a blue card before. So very happy with that one. I love the old 80s Firebirds. Got the old Phoenix on the hood just there. Got the old checklist on the back. And got the almighty Camaro Z28. Now I do believe this was a McDonald's car back in the day, back in the 90s. And I do have the baggie, which I got recently from eBay. So I love my old Camaros, as everyone knows. I love my Chevys, General Motors vehicles in general. And I've been really addicted to getting the blue cards lately. It's more of a cheaper option, as I said in the last video, than buying my Redlines. But I still love my Redlines, but at the moment I'm sort of focusing on them because they're pretty much the cars what were around from when I was a kid. Got the old Power Command. This one's pretty much mint on card. Got the old Monte Carlo just there and the mighty Corvette Stingray. 2 mighty Chevrolets. And there's a great range of cars in the list as well. The 57 Chevy, the old Camaro Z28, beautiful Ferrari there, or Ferraris, the old T-Bird Stocker. So there's a great array of cars, probably to suit anyone's need. Would like to find some of those Ferraris though as well. Got a few of the Power Commands loose. I think this is my only second set carded, but I know the other one I have is a bit beaten up, but this one's really nice. The almighty Camaro just there as well, doing a big burnout. Got the old Color FX just here, with the mighty 57 Chevy. I love my 57 Chevys. These are, I think, oh, they're from 95. Didn't think they were that new. I thought they were pretty much near the end of the 80s. But still really cool nevertheless. Do have the Corvette one in one of my boxes. Really nice. Love the old color races. They're a pretty cool little thing Hot Wheels came up with as well. Really ingenious idea. Love that card art as well. Shows the mighty 57 Chevy off really well. And got the old Ultra Hot Wheels. Remember those from when I was a kid, as always touch on. Got the old Color Racers pack just here. I adore these large cardboard items Hot Wheels brought out back in the day. Shows the graphics off really well of the mighty Corvette. Really nice colourful design as well. Got the almighty Porsche 959 just there. That one's a beautiful car. Got the old 57 T-Bird and the old little Path Beater just there. The almighty little Chevy S10. We'll have a look at the back. Another great array of cars, the 55 Chevy, Solier. Really nice vehicles. For some reason that Rescue Ranger or whatever it's called has got real riders on it. Same with the Jeep. And also the Chevy S10, so I think that's unusual. That old little showcase just there, that is just sitting up there under that pile of Hot Wheels. Pretty cool little set as well. I do, as I said, I love these large cardboarded items. Shows the cars off really well and it's really nicely presented. That's what I love about the old Hot Wheels. And last but not least, a car I certainly do love collecting. I've got, I think there's 13 different variations just up there of the classic Nomad. This would be number 14 to the collection, and it's another orange one. And I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for them. Probably to this day it's probably the most I've ever spent on a Hot Wheel. Got the old Mattel sticker just there. Nice beautiful shiny base, made in the good old USA. And all the classic Nomads back in the day seem to just have white interiors. There's no variation, no other variation of the interior documented at all. And we'll have a look on the back, just basic stuff on the back, all the checklist of the cars. So I'm very proud to have her in the collection. Finally I can tick one of those holy grails off the list I've wanted for a very long time. It's always extra special getting one of those cars. You always love collecting, whether it be from the Redline era, from the blue cards, from the 80s or whatever. Always finding it on card makes it that little bit extra special. Even finding it in general, a different one you didn't have. Certainly very proud to add her to the collection. She shall be displayed with pride. Love my old Nomads. Such a beautiful car, and the card's really nice shape as well. I certainly think that was money well spent. Such a beautiful, beautiful car. Well, that's pretty much it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Really hope you did enjoy, and only pretty much noticed this week I just hit 700 subscribers, so thank you to you all who have subscribed to my channel, tuned into the video, liked the video, commented on the video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. That's why I keep doing the videos, because of all the nice things everyone has to say. Really means a lot. It's certainly good to see there are a lot of good collectors out there who enjoy the hobby as much as I do. Well, that is it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Really hope you did enjoy, and remember, as always, everyone, happy hunting, keep the hobby strong. See you later, everyone. Have an awesome week.